Welcome to the PSNORKIS podcast, a show with real topics discussed by real people with real opinions and tempered with a real sense of humour. Now here are your two PSNORKISers, or is it PSNORKI? Screw it. Here are your hosts, Dr. Mike and the Madman.
Okay, a little more subdued opening there, the unproduced version. I'd have gone with more subdued music, but I realized I didn't have any. We're going to have to do the library a bit of service for that, but I'll get that one. That's because this one, I was trying not to. I had so many arguments of my own against this. And then I just but it is happening. It is real. It is out there. And we need to address the elephant in the room. And no, I'm not talking about my sister and her huge butt. And what? You guys met her?
She's not here now, though.
Oh, no. No, she's terrorizing people in Texas.
Yeah, that's elephant outside the room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When she sits around the house, she sits around the house.
They'll be here all week.
But no, seriously, elephant in the room, and that's what's going on right now in the world, and specifically the other side of the world, and how it affects our people. And yeah,
it's a circus.
It is
That's
a circus.
What's going on? It's a circus.
It
Elephants
is a circus.
Outside the room.
Yeah.
Circus. Yeah.
Yeah.
We tried to avoid it. We're not going to be able to.
No, I don't think we are, and that's why I'm like, all right, let's just do it and get it over with. I'll try not to go into big rant, madman.
I like big rant.
Yeah, but I also know how. Hey, you know what? Maybe we will.
Okay.
And because maybe this never gets aired.
No promises.
Maybe nobody ever hears this but us.
But maybe they
do. This gets locked in the archives. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And if we have to put in like a little beep here and a little beep there.
Beep away. You be a little beep.
I used to like to beep away, but that was my younger years.
Yeah.
Now it's more like one boop and I'm done.
Yeah, it's because your eyesight is suffering from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I like where we're going. And
we have a small crew this time. PD's at work, Rebels on a family thing. So we have me, Doctor, and Miss Kitty.
Hi, Miss Kitty.
It's a small.
Hi, guys.
And we are probably, I don't know. I think we follow politics and things like that more than the other two anyway. So this I think this is kind of work to our advantage that it's just the three of us.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: is the three of us maybe think a little bit the same on a couple things,
yes,
but we have different stances on a couple things.
Yes.
So should be interesting.
So.
Well, tell me what that elephant is. Not your sister. Not your sister. I don't know. Big shout out to Madman's sister.
Yeah.
And all of Texas.
Well,
to
Texas,
I can't
at
shout
least.
out to her. She's just nasty.
Right. I know. It's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, where are we at? You know, we're pulling our troops out of Afghanistan.
That's where we're at right now.
Which has been the plan for over a year.
Yeah.
Started by a previous administration.
Yep.
No matter what you think about that one. But there was a plan.
That's facts.
Yes.
Facts. Yep. There was a plan.
There was a plan to do it.
A proper plan, I might say.
A proper plan to do it.
Yeah.
And certain sides, specifically them over there, knew what was going to happen if they deviated from the plan.
Correct. Yeah.
Now, with the current administration, it seems like there was no real plan. The other side is completely taking advantage of it because they realize they probably don't have much to lose.
And we've become a joke. That's pretty much what's happening.
We've become an embarrassment.
A huge embarrassment. Yeah.
And
unacceptable embarrassment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And we've heard from other allies of ours.
Yeah.
That the reason we were there was because 20 years ago we were attacked.
Correct.
We were attacked. They weren't.
Right.
Our allies.
Right.
But
they came to our aid.
They came to our aid.
Right, for us. Right.
Now, I think some of them are sorry that they did.
And they're pissed.
And they have
pissed.
They have come out and they have said, we were absolutely, I saw footage of a guy in Parliament in England.
Yeah.
And what he said, and I couldn't agree with him more. My favorite quote from him was, those who have never put on the uniform to defend their flag should be very careful about criticizing those who have.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
And
I agree.
I've always believed that, but right now that stuck out to me more than almost anything else I've heard in the last 2 weeks.
You know what we're missing now is when September 11th happened, right after that huge sense of patriotism.
And right after September 10th, too.
Correct. Yeah.
Because you know me, I'm still going to try to interject some humor
Yeah.
because I hate getting too deep.
Yeah.
So I'm still my usual wide self.
Well, I'm
But-
sure Petey can attest that you can't ever get too deep.
No.
Wow.
Ouch, dude. You almost slid that one by
I
me.
almost slid that
Yeah.
by me.
I'm
Yeah.
so glad I didn't eat before I got here.
That was a little
Well, we've got lasagna for later, by the
Oh,
way.
good.
Yes.
pasta palooza.
Yeah.
I like pasta.
But
Here's something, and I'm going to say it very democratically because I want people to realize what a stupid phrase this is. Let's circle back to 20 years ago.
Okay.
And if you are listening from a certain white building, stop saying that.
Yeah.
I'd like to see somebody throw a boomerang and have it circle back and hit her right in the back of her head.
It's foolish to even.
But let's do this.
First of all, she can't
Okay.
complete a sentence without and.
I have that same problem,
Well,
so I can understand.
let's circle back.
Yeah, but she's reading from a script. How do you screw that up?
Yeah. Well, let's circle back. Let's go back to September
Okay.
10th.
Anyway, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
And I'm going to take this musically because you will find this more funny. The Dixie Chicks opened their
Embarrassment.
hugely embarrassed themselves by stating something. And Toby Keith came up and went, boom, here's my song.
Right.
And it was huge.
Huge. And it's what the country needed at the time.
At the time, right. Yep.
But the question that still remains and bothers me the most
Oh,
is
by the way, where are they now? Oh, that's right. They're not.
they're not.
Yeah. Too
I'm
bad.
sure they're somewhere, just
Who cares?
not putting out
The
albums.
Dixie Chicks stepped on their
Wow.
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 Okay. But the question remains, what is the value of a life of an Afghani versus the life of an American? Now, I'm trying to take it from a perspective that what if the roles were reversed?
Right.
What if someone came into my home and said, I'm an Afghani soldier, I'm here to protect you, and kicks down my door and tells me that they're here to protect me? I get that. You know, that is a human response. The problem I have is they did something very horrible to this nation. They came in. I personally lost family that day. Petey's my cousin, so we lost family
Yep,
that
I
day.
know.
And it was a horrible, horrible year for us because that Christmas,
Oh, my God. That's right. We're both related to Petey.
yeah,
She's my wife and your cousin. That means you and I are related. I never put
know.
that together before.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, crap.
now you're stuck with me. Wow. It's a good thing I put you two together.
Jeez. Yeah, and that's the other thing you did. You introduced us.
Oh, it's your fault.
And everything's my fault. We always come back to this. Everything is always my fault. That's why everybody gets mad at me.
Yeah.
So it was horrifying for me that what a lot of people keep saying is it's their country, it's their things. No, they came here, they blew stuff up using our planes. They weren't, I'm just taking a door. They came here, they destroyed thousands of lives.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did you think the response was going to be?
It had to be. Otherwise, if you didn't respond, they're going to do it again.
I
they're going
everybody
to do it again. I mean,
everybody
there has to be some sort of punishment.
Everybody was chomping at the bit for us to retaliate at that time. Do you remember?
I do.
I remember.
But what is acceptable as retaliation? Because you knew that they emptied out the bunkers. You knew they emptied out this. Strategically, militarily, I understand that. Most of us in this group have family or friends that are serving in the military or have served in the military. And it's bothersome to me that, yes, lives were taken. They were civilian lives. I get that. But what I saw on TV, where that woman was crying, and I don't speak the language, but she said 2 words that I did understand: help and Taliban.
Like she's asking for help from the Taliban, or
No,
help
she's
because
asking
of the Taliban?
help because of the Taliban.
Against the Taliban, yes.
Okay.
These are mothers are putting their children in, giving their offspring to the United States military.
Oh, they're handing
Please
them
take
they're
my
handing them over the
child.
wall right now because they'd rather see their child come over here and survive, no matter what they know is going to happen to them that remain back. Yeah, and that's. I mean, I think most parents would, because that's you're hardwired as a parent to do something like that. But that just shows you how bad and how desperate they are, and the fact that really nobody over there wants this.
Have you guys ever seen pictures of that area before 1972?
It should be a parking lot. That's what it should be.
Yeah,
We should have bombed.
a glass parking lot.
Yeah, it should have. Yeah, go ahead.
Before 1972, it was beautiful. The women there are absolutely drop dead gorgeous.
They are.
The
Yes.
men are, decent looking.
Yes.
Till they,
Yes.
went all, I don't know, Count Dracul or whatever.
Wait.
They did.
No,
I'm
she's
sorry.
right. She's
Okay.
right.
It was beautiful. The artwork, the architecture, beautiful. And then you had a religious organization that took away your choices. They tell you what to wear.
You had a militant, not military. There's a difference.
Yes.
A militant organization that, in the name of religion,
Yes,
took
I
away
sit
their
corrected.
choices. They were not. Their actual religion is just as peaceful as ours.
I'm just so sick and tired of people saying, we shouldn't have done that. We shouldn't have done it this way. I'm sorry. The deadline was May 5th. It was a pick and take of your choosing to pull out. You could have put something together. My children could have put something together better than this. And that's the part where I'm angry. And I am most angry. And I have no reparations about this. You do not ever hand over the list of the people who served, the people who helped us. That, to me, I'm sorry. I don't give a damn. That's treason.
Yes, I agree with that.
That is treason.
Yeah, but we did it so that they would let them pass through. Really, you're
No.
trusting these people
Right.
that were part of the people that started this in the first place back in 2001, and you're going to trust them to, we're going to let them get it.
Or what did they think was going to happen?
What did you think was going to happen? How stupid are you?
I mean, it's got to be part of a master plan. Think about it. I mean, we just equipped their entire outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
We equipped the entire
We haven't even gotten
outfit.
to that
Yeah.
part yet.
I mean,
Yeah, I didn't see any EOD details over there.
We used to own the night
yeah.
because of our NVG, night vision
And
technology.
and Batman also.
And Batman.
Yeah, yeah.
And the air.
Yeah.
And we left them with more Black Hawk helicopters
Yeah.
than a lot of our actual allies.
And
that
other
we've-
countries combined.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Over 100.
Yeah.
Over 100
And now they have
countries.
the
Yeah.
exact same technology
Yeah.
that we used against them. Now they have it because.
Do you see them
we
throwing it
left
in our face?
behind.
They're dressed up in our stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a slap in the face.
Yeah, they're
Everybody
they're
that put
dressed
that
up
uniform
in
on.
our uniforms
Yeah.
and carrying our weapons, and it's
Yeah.
that is ridiculous.
Go in there. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Because I am so angry because before I left for holiday, and I came home early because of this.
That's a vacation for all of us Americans.
Yeah. Holiday. Not the holiday.
She's on holiday.
Yes.
I'm on holiday.
She goes on holiday. We go on vacation.
Yeah. big difference.
Could have been a gap year.
Just trying to keep it a little bit on the light side as
It could have
best
been a
I
gap
can.
year where I would have
Yeah, I like the Gap.
still had a bad
Shout
time.
out to the Gap. All
Wind Gap?
No, any Gap.
Oh,
Okay.
Wind Gap's okay.
Wind Gap's okay.
It's close to Penargil,
No, shout out to
but you know,
just to the Wind Gap.
yeah, Wind Gap.
Yeah, go continue.
But it's also close to Bangor.
Yeah,
Hardly
well,
know her.
Oh my goodness!
That's
For those listeners that don't know,
you know,
where
Maine.
Bangor
Maine
is.
does it right.
Bangor,
Say it
Maine.
Bangor.
Bangor.
Because they don't want saying, "Hey, how do you get to Bangor?" Oh, you got to take her to dinner first. But
They hear all week.
they don't. You don't get those jokes up in Maine because they say Bangor. No, not here in Pennsylvania. We say Bangor.
Yeah.
We say a lot of strange here in Pennsylvania.
Anyway, go ahead. Again, just trying to keep it a little bit on the light side.
It's just the whole situation to me is very frustrating. I mean, I am not read in on the military situation room, and I think our administration is severely lacking. I think our military-wise, I am not thrilled on the choices.
Clowns. That's what they
Yeah.
are. They're clowns. You're running a circus.
Currently, terrible.
Yeah, absolutely disgraceful.
The armed force, the leader of the armed forces. I'm not talking about the commander in chief. I'm talking about the highest ranking
Yeah.
military official right now is more worried about being woke and changing everything around, and with that stupid stuff than he is about getting an actual job like this done. Then they all need to be court-martialed. They all need to be
Charged with treason.
and taken out and hung.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm from a military family, and I am absolutely outraged that list was handed over.
My daughter's in the service.
Yeah.
My daughter's in the Air Force right now. This is just,
My whole family's in the service.
absolutely ridiculous.
Or have been. And currently. So, it's across America. Everyone's shamed. It's ridiculous.
There is a Polish saying, walk softly and carry a big stick.
That's Polish?
Yeah, it is.
Hmm.
It's
President
one of our-
was Polish? When he said that?
Yeah, I do believe it
It's
was
popular.
Teddy Roosevelt
Yeah, was
that
he Polish?
actually said that.
Teddy
It's
Roosevelt.
on our Polish
Maybe it was-
emblem.
Our Polish it's on the Polish national flag.
Yeah. We have too much fun.
Yeah.
But to see the commander in chief
And in the ferry
totally
center above that is a pierogi. Their state
not
bird.
pierogi, it's prohi.
Their state bird is a pierogi.
They're tasty. I like those. Yeah.
Yes, we
Tasty
are.
state bird. Yeah.
Anyway, again,
Carry
just
on.
trying to keep it light because this can get really ugly.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm just one step away from getting you to rant.
Yeah. See the
And I'm
magic's back.
trying so hard not to. I really, really am.
Future.
I just
And just for everybody that's wondering, this is the one time. This is not legacy coffee. Just so you know, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you
Yeah.
because this is what's keeping me calm.
That's legacy liquor. But shout
Well,
out to
I'm
Legacy
Scottish.
Coffee. Oh,
I'm Scottish. Liquor is my legacy.
yeah, I agree. Just put a drop of coffee in that, would you? Just a shot of liquor.
No, well, I've got the bag right here
There
that
we
we
go.
usually keep as a as a
pumpkin
mascot.
spice.
Yeah.
Yeah, pumpkin spice.
I do like pumpkin spice.
Yeah, man, we're almost at the time.
I know, but not yet. It's
Not
too
yet. Yeah.
not until at least halfway through September.
I agree.
Yesterday we were out shopping in the one grocery store we have. They already have like the cinnamon brooms and the cinnamon.
They have everything out. It's out
The
already.
cinnamon pine cones and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and you smell it. I'm like, not yet.
Pumpkin
not
Pop-Tarts
until
are
at
out.
least halfway through September, and then it becomes fall.
Yeah. I agree.
If you had the pumpkin pop,
I have not.
Oh,
I
they're
didn't
really-
buy it. Oh, they're good?
they're really good. They came out, I think, for the first time
I have to get them.
maybe 2 years. Yeah, again, last year's a lost year. I don't remember if
Yeah.
things came out last year or the year before,
Yeah.
but I tried. I'm like, oh, these they really are good. Yeah.
Really?
Yes, they taste
All
like
right.
little pumpkin pies. They're
Oh my
really
goodness.
good.
All right.
You have to try it.
I'm in.
Anyway,
Sorry.
I'm
Continue.
not eating gelatin. No thanks.
It's not gelatin. Is it gelatin?
no,
Oh,
Pop-Tart.
Oh, Vaseline.
Oh, yeah. That's pumpkin Vaseline, though. It's a little
Boy,
different.
that would have come in handy when I was younger
Oh,
because there were a couple
boy.
of
Here
times
we
I was
go. Yeah.
like, this
oh,
tastes like crap.
Jeez.
Anyway,
Wow. Visual.
We should make better selections in our life.
Yeah, you just made a whole bunch of people hate the fall. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm horrified of what's going to be
Okay,
coming
so
up.
you ever play Risk as a kid?
Yeah.
Okay,
That was a
so,
game. Yeah,
yeah,
board game
board
we
game,
played
Risk.
back then.
Yeah.
It still exists, but people don't play board games
I love
anymore,
it. I used to
We
play it for
do.
hours and hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So when you pulled out of one of the countries
Oh.
that you were, what? Stop it. Stop it.
Just trying to keep it light.
I mean, it's,
You know, I was afraid this was going to get too political, and I'm afraid it's going to get too raunchy.
yeah.
What the hell?
The magic's back. That's
yeah,
what happened.
to believe.
Yeah. That's what happened. So you're playing Risk. And, I mean, I can't imagine being, even at a young age when I played that, when you left an area, I mean, you didn't want to leave it in a good standing. You always had a backup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you come, I'll let you have this country, but if you step foot into this one,
Exactly.
I annihilate you.
Absolutely.
Right? And I don't leave you tanks, and I don't leave you weapons, and I don't leave you helicopters.
Look, back
I
in
don't
war-
leave you bases.
Back in World War II, you know, the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. And then ultimately, I mean, we just beat the Germans by just like overpowering them. But with Japan, they wouldn't stop. And we basically
Annihilated them.
annihilated
Right.
them.
And that's what you get mentality.
But now,
Yeah.
and this enemy that we fight over there
Yeah.
has that mentality.
For
They
sure.
don't hold human life as
anything.
as being, you know, sacred.
Right.
So why do? And I know we're better than that. I do.
Yeah.
But when you're fighting an enemy like that, you're always going to, if you do hold back, the rules of engagement that we have, tying our guys' hands,
Yeah.
guys and gals both. Okay, I'm just saying that collectively as our military.
Right.
You're going to tell our guys, you know, you got to fight this with one, sometimes both hands tied behind your back. You're not allowed to do this. You're automatically putting them at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
If it's an actual war, well then, I mean, God forbid, God help us, go to war.
Yeah.
Go to war.
Don't get shamed.
You don't go to war to have a draw. You go to war to win.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't fight fair. You fight to win.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we fight fair, and who took all the losses? We did.
Right.
For that.
And our allies.
I mean, I understand civilians. Yes, okay, I get it. Don't get me wrong, but again,
yeah.
if you want them to stop, you have to make it so they realize it's in their best interest, in their interest of continued survival,
Right.
to stop
Right.
doing what they're doing.
But where is the responsibility of Afghani people of going, this is enough?
Well, that's just it. So many of them, they don't even want to live under that rule. They don't want this law where women have to go covered up and they get beaten for every little thing. They don't want that. But for some reason, in the way that everybody is brought up, unlike here,
It's a different culture.
nobody stands up.
Well, too many people stand up here. That's why we're fighting amongst ourselves with stupid things or stupid topics.
There is-
You hurt my feelings. You hurt my feelings.
There's a line. Well, first of all, feelings shouldn't even enter into it, okay?
But it does. And it's, hey, you can't say that. You can't do that. We have to change everything.
Do you know how many times with I was basically what they considered now a special needs kid. You know how many times my feelings were hurt?
Yeah.
You know how many times all that stuff happened to me and things were said that you would never get away with saying,
Yeah.
look at me, I'm still here.
Yeah.
And you know what? You also know me that I'm one of the kindest people you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It didn't turn me into some sort of my easily could have.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that I don't have my moments. Yes, I've punished people.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
All right.
50 Shades
I've-
punish?
No,
No. All right.
not the nice,
Yeah, yeah.
warm, fuzzy, hoo-hoo
Oh,
type
yeah,
of
yeah.
punish.
Okay.
I mean, some people have gotten what they deserved,
Right.
without a doubt.
Rightly so.
And rightly so. And I've had to do that for other people that wouldn't stand up and do it. But that's besides the point.
And rightly so.
But don't worry, I didn't profit from it. I don't
Oh.
make money from it. I do it for fun. But anyway,
Did you ever build a fire pit?
over my dead body.
Yeah. Just wondering.
You'll have to look back in our archives for that true crime one. That was a fun one. But So feelings, I don't think feelings should, because,
I agree.
it's,
Screw your feelings.
yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, so what? Oh, he called me this.
Yeah, too bad.
It
Get
is
over
the
it.
old sticks and stones may break my bone,
Yeah.
But we needed to go over there, and we should have leveled a couple places.
All the places.
Because we have the technology, and we know
sure.
where some of these people are hiding, but we're afraid to attack it because we may hit a few in it. Well, you know what? I love breakfast.
Yeah, me too.
One of my favorites is omelets.
Huh.
I love omelets.
Couple eggs get killed. Bingo. Right.
It's the old saying.
Yeah.
If you want to make an omelet, you have to be willing to break some legs.
Eggs.
It's not legs.
Eggs.
No, it's not legs.
Sorry. Sorry.
If your eggs have legs, there's a problem.
Sorry. You're right. I meant eggs.
Uh-huh.
Of course I did.
Legs and eggs is something totally different. Just saying. No, but you're right. And that's to get that desired effect. Sometimes you got to play big boy games. So,
That's just it.
yeah.
You got to put your big boy pants on and deal with it.
Yeah. So it's time to put our big boy pants on. And what's going
And
on
big
is
girl
is this-
panties.
And of
And
course.
occasionally,
If
the
you
big
want-
boy panties.
Yeah. And big boy.
And big girl pants.
Right.
Because I don't care. That's
Right.
not a problem for me.
Right.
I mean, this is a regime that if you are gay, they will throw you off a building.
Oh, they'll stone you.
Yeah.
Which they love to do that. And I think I'd rather be thrown off a building
Yeah, I think that'd be easier.
than to be, tied up and just have people pelt me with rocks until I just finally die.
Yeah, that sucks.
Just throw me off the building.
Yeah.
But that's sport for those idiots.
Yeah.
I was watching some documentaries before I left, and the Taliban had taken over some of the outer lying rural areas, and they were punishing newlywed couples for celebrating engagements because they were showing off their wealth. They stoned a woman because she was outside talking to someone who was not an intimate relation, husband, father, whatever. And they killed her.
But look, this is why we went over there. This is why, to help them.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing. And now, you cut off the support line.
And like I said, again, a lot of the people, they don't want this, but
Yeah.
they're so afraid that when it comes down to it, they'd rather just shut up and take that and maybe survive it than almost surely die by standing up and saying something about it.
I don't know
They
why
just don't want to take that chance. They're not willing to really help themselves.
Did all the
So
Germans
if they don't
want
want to help themselves, then why are we bothering helping
But
them?
I mean, did all the Germans want the Nazi party?
No, they
No.
didn't.
Of course not. So, same situation.
Mm-hmm.
Right, when Nazis rolled up into Poland and Austria,
They took pierogi. For sure.
I'll tell you, some people were throwing flowers. They didn't come in, storming all at once. They
Right.
came in the nice way first. I realize we're not everybody's favorite cup of tea around the world,
Doesn't matter.
but we are the last holdout for freedom.
It doesn't matter. You came into our backyard and you did something atrocious, and you should pay the penalty.
Yeah.
You should be annihilated. That's what you should be. You're the most powerful nation on the planet.
But we don't act like it.
No. So it's time to stretch those powerful arms and legs, get out there and rule with a rod.
Blown
Yeah.
back
That's
to
it.
the Stone Age.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And be gone.
Which in that case doesn't take much because
No.
they're
Yeah.
only halfway from there anyway.
The Flintstones.
Oh,
You allow people to take away your personal choices. You allow people to say what you can wear, how long you can grow your
Hey,
beard.
we're knee deep in that right here.
Yeah.
We're knee deep in that right here.
I had that this week.
That's going to be
Another
that'll
one.
be another
Yeah.
show.
That's
We'll
another rant.
talk about
Yeah.
that. But right now, because this is what's actually going on, and this is what worries me. And you said something, Kitty, and I was about to jump on it, and then I lost it. So hopefully it'll come back to me. So just go ahead.
Okay.
You two carry on for a minute while I try to remember what it was because it was relevant.
I had that this week.
What?
I was called a filthy infidel.
That's atrocious.
At a pool.
That's
At a pool.
in
At a
our
pool.
in our homeland.
While on holiday.
Yeah.
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 While on holiday.
Yeah. An
Yeah.
infidel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In our country.
In our country.
Oh, that's what it was. You said we're not everybody's cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then why is everybody trying to come here?
Exactly.
Oh, my God, America is such a terrible place. Please let me in. I want to live there.
Yeah, get out.
Well, which is it? We're either a horrible place or it's some place that you want to be.
You know, I was listening
What is
to
it?
Bill Maher, and he was poo-pooing the woke nation now, which was...
Oh, my, I might start liking Bill Maher.
Nope.
It was... No,
Most
I
definitely.
won't
you're
either.
right.
But,
Yeah, I know you're right.
Yeah, he's garbage.
you know, and he was making fun of people who,
kidding?
Yeah.
if they see, you know, the planes go overhead for the angels and all the true American things where people cry. I cry watching Battleship. When I see the Missouri and those sailors walk up and, what can we do for you, son? Tears every time. Tears, because I know what it takes, and I know the gumption in those hearts that come up and say, no matter what, we're going to kick these people's butts.
Well, our U.S. is doing without support from the government. They're flying their own rescue missions. Good for
Yeah.
them.
Oh
God
yeah,
bless you. Do it.
There are
Yeah.
a
They're
lot
like,
of
I'm not leaving a fallen man
there are
behind.
a lot of
Go do it.
there are a lot of ex-military people that are getting together and they're going to go pull people out.
Yeah.
Good.
Because that's my biggest fear is really that this
Yep. I know.
administration.
Yeah.
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 This
You saw the
administration
you
has-
saw
Proud of
the
you.
word
Yes.
Yeah.
forming
Yeah.
on my lips.
I'm proud of you. That's growth.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to have it removed. Trust me.
Okay.
Just like the skin tags over here. But
You're it. Oh.
at this administration is really going to say, "Oh, it's the 31st. Okay, we're done there. Everybody out," and they're really going to leave people behind.
They've already left people behind. They're worthless right now at this point.
No, as soon as those 13 wonderful people who had wonderful lives ahead of them were taken, you should have leveled that place to the ground.
Immediately.
I couldn't agree more.
Immediately.
At that point, I call up my commanders and tell them untie their hands.
Yeah.
Anybody standing outside the gates of this airport holding any type of weapon,
Done.
just take
Done.
them. Take them.
Yeah.
Take them.
Yep.
It's a duck shoot.
It's
have
time.
Have a ball.
It's
Yep.
time.
It's a
Right.
competition. One with the most kills this week.
Yeah.
You get a
free turkey.
You get a week of leave
Oh,
when this
that's
is all
even
over.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go home, see your family, go celebrate.
Yeah.
Double your pay, put
Yep.
you in decent housing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You get to spend the week in air conditioning. Woohoo!
Yay!
Yeah.
Our
No, and
mil-
I would, but then again, like I said, I some people think I can be a bit harsh, and I can.
Yeah,
But
rightly so.
at the same time, when dudes, look, you guys want your country back so bad, and this part I do get.
Mm-hmm.
We're pulling out.
Right.
We're leaving you.
Right.
Well, let us get out of there.
yeah.
To take like a last shot and let's kill a few as they're pulling out. Well, guess what? Now we're not pulling out. Now we're going to be there for a while, but this time we're going to hurt you.
Yeah. Well,
They-
that's what should be said.
They killed hundreds of their own people and did not even break a sweat.
Right. So why do we worry about accidentally killing a couple of their people? They don't care.
Well, it goes back to my original question. What is a life worth?
Well, that's a deep question.
It is a deep because I
yeah.
do think that all life is precious. I really do. But at the same time, if you don't value life and you don't value my life, well, then why do I need to value yours?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yes. All right. I value life, but if you don't, that already puts you at an advantage now because you don't mind doing anything to me, and yet me, I'm saying, oh, I'm not supposed to do this back or do this to you.
Right.
Oh no, that's not how I work.
They promise virgins and all this other stuff, and
Do unto others,
yeah,
and if that's the way you would have them do, you would do unto us, I have no problem doing unto you.
Yep. There are no virgins waiting for you. Just to let you know. I guess that's why they rape girls and marry girls, not women, girls.
Girls, yeah, they pulling girls out of people. Yeah, if you have a young daughter, the chances are they're going to kick in your door and pull her out, and that's it. You'll never see her again.
It'll be over my dead hands.
And yet, we're not allowed to do anything for these people.
Well, that's because these are the same people that have been on an island raping other children. Oh wait, I said that out loud, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah, it goes back to that to the age-old question. You name 3 things that don't hang themselves. Wallpaper,
Yeah. That was
Christmas ornaments,
Politicians.
one. What?
specifically.
Epstein's?
There you go. See, I didn't want to actually say it. I had to work you
Made me
guys
say
for
it.
that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
3 things that don't hang themselves: wallpaper, Christmas decorations, and Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
But here we are, worrying about it when we should be taking action, getting our people home safe.
This is going to be a very long week. A
Yeah, it's gonna
very
be.
long week.
Yep. I mean, I think we all think the 31st deadline is a joke.
Absolutely a joke.
It's a joke. So what's going to happen when is that going to be an excuse, or is that going to be used as an excuse?
It's not even like it's a chess match. When you play chess, you have to think 7, 12 moves ahead of time. And I'm not seeing anything.
That was the one thing our last administration did. Notice I'm not naming any names.
No, we're not naming
All right.
names.
Say what you want about those people, that person.
Mm-hmm.
Would I have him over for a beer? Probably not.
No.
But do I like the way he did in a business-like way? And
Yes.
he did. He thought moves ahead like chess.
Mm-hmm.
That is what we needed. That's what we
Yes.
still need at the time.
And
at this time.
he also said, "Don't you touch any of my children,
Oh, yeah.
or I will rain down upon you."
Oh, he laid the law down.
Yeah.
And guess what?
Yeah.
Nobody got touched.
Right. Exactly.
But that fear that you need from these people, because that's how they rule, is with fear.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing they understand. There's no fear there.
Yeah.
It's not even like I could go on holiday.
Holiday.
Sometimes you try going on vacation. That's fun too.
Yeah, even so, I couldn't go there because unchaperoned, a woman
Oh,
in a foreign place without some man telling me where I can go and what I can do.
By the way, how is JB?
Wow.
Wow.
Shout out to JB. What's up,
Shout out
buddy?
to JB.
And there's reasons why I didn't want to come home.
Oh, jeez.
How is JB? No, I'm just kidding. JB does a lot for us.
Yeah, thank goodness for JB.
Yeah, he's the one that actually gets our stuff published, because we don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
I'm the technical guy. I know how to do the recording. I know how to do this, that, the other thing. But when it comes to like the computer and all that stuff, I mean, I don't even have a Facebook account, and I don't want a Facebook account.
You
So
don't.
anybody that wants to Facebook me, well, you're kind of
don't do
like
it.
hosed, because yeah. But JB, he understands that stuff, and he's the one that really helps us out with that.
Yeah.
So you absolutely shout out to
Shout
JB.
out to JB. And
Anyway,
Legacy Cody.
continuing on. Again, just keeping things a little light.
Yeah.
That
Well,
wasn't
Because
levitating.
I realized that I was starting to get
yeah.
fired up.
Yeah. Don't do that. Well, now we have a country. We have a difference of Sammy running the country or Frodo running the country. That's what we're at, right? You know what you do with Frodo. Take a nice little boat ride. Just saying.
Our selection is not very promising. It used to be when I was growing up. I come from a Blue Dem dog family. And
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. It just means that we have Republican tendencies. We want to know who's writing the check.
Nice.
I get frustrated when I look at your voting record. I really do. I look for things that I have in common with you. I look for social issues that I have in common with you. And I'm telling you, my party is very disappointing with a united message. And the other side isn't so great either.
This guy, back, 10 years ago now, 11 years, he actually tried to talk the then current president out of going after Osama bin Laden.
Yep.
No.
He tried to talk him out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's trying to dictate politics.
Well, his counterpart freed all those people as well.
Yeah.
He went to Cuba. Went to yeah.
Yeah, and these are the same people that are now going, I have a second chance at this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right in time for the 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. Of the biggest disgrace to happen on soil here.
Right after
Ridiculous.
Pearl Harbor, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody could not look at this and go, what the feck were you thinking? I said feck.
Feck. Irish say feck.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, feckin' idiot.
Well,
But when you say it quick enough, it does sound bad.
yeah.
Yeah. Watch Mrs. Brown's Boys. It's funny as heck.
Oh, yes, it is.
It's a great show, but
one of my
it's like, you're a feckin' jerk.
Oh.
And you swear that he's saying not feckin'.
Yeah.
That's why I still go to the old days like Battlestar. I say frack.
Frack, yeah.
Because it's not a real word to anything, so it can't be confused as anything.
Yeah. I say fiddlesticks. Yeah, fiddlesticks.
No, you don't.
No?
No, you don't. No, you don't. Your parents might have, but you don't.
Yeah,
Nobody says that anymore.
Fiddlesticks. Yeah, say it again. No? Yeah.
It's a cough tide.
Frack is a fiddlesticks anyway.
Yeah.
Tell me what the frack fiddlesticks
Oi.
are.
Feck. He said feck. He said feck.
Oh.
Tell you, that was hard.
Yeah,
I
it
was just
was.
passing through my lips. I'm like, please don't.
I remember part of you were supposed to choose the right word and didn't either. And we were like, shite.
Okay. Yeah, bloody hell. I remember that. And that was one of the few times I actually felt bad because I don't have a conscience. So I'm usually okay with it.
Jiminy Cricket. Hey,
I do say that.
Jiminy
But we're
Cricket?
not going to go into that because that was the whole thing was. But the rest of the whole night, everything actually turned out to be
It
very,
was wonderful.
very good.
It was just of
But it was
all
a terrible.
the words in the world.
And that was because I was trying not to use one. I ended up using another one, which at that particular time wasn't one I should have used.
No.
I'm so confused.
Off air.
Okay.
Off air.
Fiddlesticks.
Because I admit I'm embarrassed about that.
It's like you search, and I'm dating myself, a Rolodex of words.
I dated myself too, but we just couldn't get along.
I knew it. You broke yourself.
Yeah.
You broke your heart.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And other parts.
I didn't think he had a heart.
Yeah.
I don't.
A little black
Really,
thumper
really
in there. Thump, thump, thump. Yeah.
I was told I have the calcified emotional of a flea.
Oh, jeez.
I don't have much range.
Yeah. Yeah, range is good.
I work well on the range.
There you go. I like Home on the Range. Yeah.
That was a good song.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do
range.
well instructing on the range.
Yeah, range is good.
I just
like a
don't
good
have
range.
a wide range of.
Like a 50-yard range, indoor
Michael.
50-yard range.
I have a
That's
range
one
in
of
my kitchen.
favorites, yeah.
Kitchen range.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, done.
That's another thing you don't use very often.
Oh, here it
There
comes.
we go. There we go.
Here it comes.
Is this a Frozen
The Mike
joke?
can't cook. Yep.
I do
No,
cook.
I know you
I
can
cook all
I
the
know
time.
you do.
Yeah.
I was there. You can cook.
Shout out to Rebel. Who does not cook. And just,
She does cook.
she thaws. That's a big
She
difference.
does not. She does cook.
Yeah. If thawing is cooking, yes, I agree. Okay.
Unlike the lasagna.
I had.
Which we have today.
I'll tell you what. I had
Petey
some
made lasagna
awesome
for us.
lasagna yesterday.
Yes. Yesterday
Good
after
stuff.
the show, we have
Yeah.
leftovers,
Oh yeah.
which will be
Good stuff.
even better yet.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
looking
yeah.
forward to that.
Yeah, good stuff.
It's pasta palooza.
Yeah, it's a good one.
We
Yeah.
do the greatest food.
So to everyone listening, we need to. At what point do you see what's going on and you say, "Okay, man, it's time to Wolverine this up,
Oh, absolutely.
and let's kick him out. Let's
Absolutely.
take control." At what point? Where are we at?
That's why we touched on it earlier. So many of these ex-military
Yeah.
people are going like, "Well, we got to do something.
Yeah.
We can't let this happen."
Can't
And
stand
I'm
by.
like, "Go get them, guys."
Yeah.
And
Green light.
they don't have the same rules that
Oh
we
no.
have
Oh.
No,
anymore.
they don't. I have
Right.
5 generations worth of library and pictures and stuff. And I have pictures. I can show you what socialism looks like. I can show you what communism looks like. I used to sit with my great grandfather and he would tell me what it was like to come over here. And that means something to me. I was stuck because I was the bad child. So they always stuck me with an older relative to teach me a lesson. And I learned from those lessons. And I am not soft and squishy like, most women. I'm pretty abrasive.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Some women need to be abrasive.
Yeah, sometimes abrasive is good. I mean, you can't finish off a nice piece of furniture without some sandpaper.
Yeah, you need to smooth that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a time and a place for all of it.
Yeah.
I agree. I think we're at the time and place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's next? We have to wait for them to come back on our soil, do something? Is that what we're waiting for?
Oh, you don't think they would do that, do you?
Oh, yeah, not them.
No.
That's a stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
if their personal friend, the one I met at the pool, was any indication, I know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't know you were an armed infidel. That's the difference. Infidel, one thing. Armed infidel, big difference. Big difference. Home of the armed infidel.
I don't care
Beware.
what religion you are from.
I'm
You
happily
do
an
not
armed
put
infidel.
your
I have
kids'
no problem
dirty
with being an
underpants
armed
on my
infidel.
chair.
What?
I don't care what religion you are. I don't care where you are. There's such a thing as decorum. You do not put dirty underpants on someone's chair.
Yeah, well, that's the religion of the dirty underpants. Some people adhere to that.
I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, there's one against, one nay.
I'm absolute nay on dirty underpants.
So
on
they
the chair.
attacked you with dirty underpants?
There's the chaise lounges and the Adirondack chairs around the pool.
Right.
And they had the 3 chairs before myself and my youngest. And Lily stood up. She threw the dirty underpants onto Lily's chair because all of our stuff was on the chaise. And I said, "What are you doing? We're not done." She goes, "Well, she got up." And I said, "So?" I said, "We don't do that here." Meaning you don't throw dirty underpants on a chair.
Yeah.
And then it just went downhill from there to the point where she called me a filthy infidel.
That's crazy to me. To be called that's crazy. That's crazy to me.
Well, some
old-fashioned.
other people turned her into management. Management asked her to leave. So
Oh, okay. You didn't tell me that part of the
yeah,
story, so it did
I
have a
found that
happy
out.
ending.
It did have a happy ending, and she wasn't real thrilled.
Mine would have had an unhappy ending.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Because most of those people can't swim.
No, these could.
Even that one?
Yeah, they were in the pool because they took the noodle away from Lily and I.
Don't take the noodle away.
No, take the
Don't
noodle.
ever
You don't
the
take my
away.
noodle.
Yeah. That
It
alone.
wasn't even theirs.
Oh.
There are a couple of women that go there all the time. They're regulars. And they're like the den mothers of the pool.
I
and
remember the days when I was regular.
You haven't been regular.
No, not for a long time.
Your ear.
But they tell me if I change my diet,
regular.
it might get better. I don't know. But anyway.
Yeah.
Well, the couple of the families bring toys for everybody.
Yeah.
That's what you do when
Yeah, share. Oh,
And-
you mean people wanted to share?
Yeah, people
and
wanted
get
to
along
share,
and- oh
and
my
they
God.
didn't.
No, that's not America. You can't do that anymore. You're not
Yeah.
allowed to do that anymore.
Yeah, well, they didn't like it because we bought a couple things for everybody to share in the pool, and they took them. I literally got off the noodle, and the child grabbed it.
See?
And I was like, hey,
She
that's
got off-
great.
She got off
You
the
know?
noodle.
You guys should have brought some bacon to share with her.
Oh, they would love that. They would love. You know what? We used to roll our ammunition. And, yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I always said that
Yeah.
should happen, and then I heard that it actually does.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
does.
I
We roll the
think
bacon.
that's awesome. Even though honestly, it's not going to make any difference.
No,
but
it doesn't.
You
If they
need to
know.
let them know that
If they
it's-
know, yeah.
yeah. Then they're going to be afraid of getting shot.
Oh, yeah, if I get shot with that, there goes all my virgins. Yeah. So, if you don't know what we're talking about, look it up.
I'll take the bacon over the virgins.
Look that one up. I mean, I'll
It'd be
take.
funny if they die. They get up there and it's 7 virgin guys. Say, hey, we never promised you girls. We just said they were virgins. Here you go. Have fun.
Yeah,
Well,
be
they
a-
should be familiar with the sheep.
that'd be a madman heaven.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. I know what you were saying, but it did not come out well at all. But thanks for trying.
Yeah.
Well, this week is going to get even more interesting, so
Yeah.
This is
keep
a tough
tuned
week.
to.
This is a tough week.
I I don't know what's going to happen. I fear what's going to happen. And either way, I think that these guys are pretty much done.
Well, let's hope so. I mean,
there's
all the outlets.
There's no backing back out of this.
I mean, we could still fall on our face even more.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
No, we
and
could.
that's what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
worried about.
I don't know how many more keys he's, going to keep handing him. He could be a janitor by tomorrow.
Yeah. It's a shame. It's a sad day when you're ashamed to be American. Are you ashamed to be American? Would you go that far?
no.
Okay.
No,
I've
I'm not
never been
to be
ashamed to be an American.
Yeah.
Never would be. I'm ashamed of the people that are running America right now.
Gotcha.
I'm not ashamed to be American. They're the ones that forgot
Right.
how to be American.
100%.
They're the ones that forgot how to do it. I'm ashamed of them.
Me too.
I already know.
Yeah.
So no, I would never be ashamed to be an American. I'm just ashamed of the people that are currently running.
I'm waiting for the Wolverine cry. I know it's coming.
I don't even know what it sounds like. How?
Yeah, Wolverine. You ever see Red Dawn?
I saw the original
Oh my
one.
God! Yeah, but years ago. I don't remember that.
Wolverine.
I thought you meant like Wolverine, like the
No,
with the
not that
claws.
Wolverine. No,
Okay.
not action hero. No.
Oh, okay.
Resistance.
Resistance.
Yeah. Rebels.
Oh, love a rebel.
Hmm.
Miss Rebel.
Watch
Shout
out.
out to Rebel.
Shout out to Rebel. Shout out to Stupid Giants.
My poor priestess.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, let's see how it goes. Even if something changes between now and Tuesday, which is Tuesday the 31st. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
29th, 30th.
No,
Yeah.
first. Wednesday first.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say Wednesday.
Yeah.
If something changes between now and Wednesday, it's going to be, no matter what it is, it's going to be too little, too late.
Nope.
I'm just
There's-
keeping.
I just don't think they can save themselves.
Well, let's just throw that Hail Mary up there.
I have a problem with them. That list, like you said, I have a big problem with that. I have a problem with anybody that worked with our military as interpreters and stuff like that, and were promised, we'll help you to get out of here when we're done, and now we're just like, well, you have to do this, and this. But any loser,
Yeah.
sorry, and I'm going to say this, any loser, because there are a lot of them, can just walk into our country down on our southern border.
Yeah.
But these people that actually did something for our country and for our people over there, and we're saying, well, we can't really. Wow, really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's a slap in the face.
If anybody, if
Hey,
there's
you know
anybody that ever earned it something, it's them.
They still, you know what? They still take second seat to the Americans that are over there. So, you're an interpreter? Great. Hold on while we get our sons and daughters back.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, no, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. We have to take care of ourselves first before we can take care of anybody else. I agree with that, but I don't think they even have any.
There's no plan.
There's no plan
There's
for,
no
for
plan.
them,
That's the problem.
and they're just going to be left there to be slaughtered.
Yeah.
And they are. They're going to be hunted down.
They already are being hunted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's a sad day. Anyway.
Time to take your country back, folks.
Yeah, it's time. Wake up.
Yep.
I don't know what you're waiting for. Anyhow.
there's part of me that says, "Hey, you wanted us gone? Guess what? Bye-bye. We're gone.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Don't make us come back, because the next time
Well,
we're
saying
not coming back. We're just going to send subordinates over your way."
saying it's one thing and doing something about it's another. It's time to do.
Oh, it's
no
definitely
more
time
say.
to do.
It's time to do. Anyway, that was pretty deep for us.
It was. That's
Yeah.
why I tried my best to be my usual
You did
wise
good.
ass self.
No,
and
no,
You
no,
could
you're
like
good.
take
lighten
over
it out.
acres and just put up a pig farm around the border.
That's what we need. A pig Yep.
I never thought about that.
A good idea.
That is freaking awesome.
Yeah, instead of barbed wire, just put up.
You don't need barbed wire if
Just
all
need
you have
pigs.
are pigs all
Yeah.
around the border.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a good
I
idea.
like it.
Mm-hmm. You ever heard-
I like it.
Always remind you, I can be
Like
that
me?
woman. when I need to.
Yeah,
Now, what do we do about our border down there?
yeah,
Well,
that's different.
play some Nina Simone and watch them go away. Nina Simone is the only reason I even knew that Haiti existed growing up, because I'm a huge jazz fan. But you sit there and watch, and there are billboards that say, "Come here, we'll pay for everything."
Oh,
And that's really disturbing to me.
there are billboards down
Yes.
there that specifically mentioned, and this is from a
Yeah.
friend of mine who you guys have met at my
Yep,
Christmas parties. All right. Billboards that say, for the most liberal and easiest to get and most biggest benefits, welfare and stuff like that,
Yeah,
Reading, Pennsylvania, that's where you want to go.
Yep.
really.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Disturbing, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm not even going to give Reading a shout out.
No, I
No
wouldn't.
shout out for
I
Reading.
wouldn't, no.
Nope. That's terrible.
There's...
Yeah. Huh?
This is why you have to be
No, it's
a
not.
global
It's not Reading
community.
that puts these billboards out.
No, I know.
No.
Okay.
I know.
It's just because of their policies
It's time to get rid
that
of
the
Reading.
others are
Yeah.
saying, yeah, if you can make it across. Well, this is back when it was actually a little bit harder to get
Yeah,
across the
it
border.
was.
You didn't just have to say, "Hey, here I am." But it was like, if you can make it across the border, get your
Go
butt
there.
up to Reading, Pennsylvania. They'll take care of you.
And you
Really?
know what? They don't have to show any COVID papers either.
Oh,
It's another
that-
topic altogether. That, yeah.
Oh, the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't get us started with this. Because,
Feels a little 1939 for me.
yeah.
Hmm.
It's going to get worse.
I hope
Same.
not,
It's going to get worse.
because I get really, really temperamental.
That's going to be another show, but we're
Yeah.
going to do a lot of other things before we do that, because I don't like getting this deep. I don't. I don't.
No,
I mean,
I don't.
it's something you have to talk about because it is happening, and we have to be aware of the fact that it's happening, because it's just fundamentally changing everything this country is supposed to stand for, and everything that this country was built upon, and the
Right.
reasons that it exists was to get away from stuff like that.
And here we are.
But because everyone's trying to change and whitewash history,
Yeah.
same thing. You don't learn from history, you're going to end up repeating it.
Right.
Yeah.
So you hope for the best, you pray for the best.
That's where I wore my flops in case I had to step in.
Hope and pray for the best, prepare for the worst.
Yeah. And annihilate.
Yeah,
That's a key part.
it is a key part.
Yeah. Annihilate. I like that.
Sometimes you have to.
Yeah.
Like I said,
Well,
if
they
you
can
want an
target
omelet, you
enough
have to
to-
break a few
Legs.
eggs.
Yeah,
legs.
Eggs.
Right.
I got to remember that. I have to
See,
remember.
with those target drones, you could just put a pig farm lane all the way across.
Nice. Yeah.
That's what we do. Those drones, we just
Drop pigs.
We just load them with bacon
Yeah,
fat
that's it. Yeah.
and just spray everything.
Pig blood. That's it.
I love
It's
it.
raining pig blood.
Like Carrie,
They can't
I
get away with
love
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Well, maybe we'll look into that. I'll see what we can
Well,
do.
don't shoot our military, and then I won't have to come up with these ideas.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Deal. Yeah. Well, that was deep. That
It
was
was.
deeper than
That-
we usually go.
It was.
And I didn't even have to get my hip waders.
Yeah. See.
That's
And
what
I-
happens when you're tall.
I don't know about you guys, but
Unlike
I'm
some of
patting
us.
myself on the back for
You
being.
did a good job. I'm proud of you.
You guys-
I am
Yeah, yeah.
so proud.
You guys know what I am,
Yeah.
and what how I just I
I
will
was thinking of
will
where I could
rant.
duck to.
Yeah.
I will rant. I will absolutely rant.
That's coming up.
And,
New segment. The rant.
Madman
Ooh,
rants.
Madman
Open.
rant. Whoa. Gotta bleep that out.
Yeah,
It's
bleep
open
that.
letter.
Bleep that.
Just
The
a
Madman.
series of bleeps.
Madman rant. Oh yeah. You're gonna turn it on. We'll have a nice opening and then 1 hour of bleep. That's one. And at the end you could wrap it up. Thank you for listening.
And this bump, 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 beep, 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 beep,
Yeah.
beep, beep, beep.
We'll have contests to see what the heck you were actually talking about.
Yeah,
We'll
because
just do
so
the
much has to be
bleeps.
bleeped
Yeah.
out. It will be just like, what are they even talking about? All I hear is beep.
What the heck was the topic? That's good, man. That was a good little rant for us.
Yeah, it was.
That's,
Like I said, it was something we needed to talk about. And this is one. I won't call it controversial because I think I don't think there's anybody out there that can argue against any of this. I think everybody kind of thinks the same way.
Oh, there are plenty of Democrats.
Yeah,
that can,
there's-
and libertarians.
I
I shouldn't say libertarians. Liberals.
Yes. Ugh, liberals. Ugh.
Some people will never admit that there's anything wrong. So can't change that.
I think those are the people who were dropped as children.
Well, it could be.
Or should have been.
Let's look at that. Let's check it out.
Shake and bake.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. And on that, and on Shake and Bake.
And on
That was-
1 hour to the second.
That's where we're
I
at.
think that's about right.
Yeah. Welcome back, Magic. That's where we're
Yes.
at. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, don't expect too many shows like this because, like I said, I was dead set against this.
Same.
We went
Gotta be-
back and forth in this, and I'm like, no. Then we're talking about what are we going to talk about, and as we're talking, I'm like, you know what? Nah, we need to talk about this.
Yep.
But hopefully you had a little bit of fun with it, made you laugh a little bit, going on our little, tangents and me just being me.
Yeah.
Hopefully that helped to mellow it out a little bit. But next one will definitely be fun stuff.
yeah.
Or maybe another true crime because that one was very well received, and that's kind of fun too.
I like True Crime.
I think we should get video of the pigs falling from the sky.
We'll do that.
Pink Floyd did that.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, actually, we'll just borrow that video. It's like,
I changed my mind. I shout out the Reading, Pennsylvania.
it's not all bad.
Not their fault.
Actually,
Yeah.
not, yeah. The
Certain
pagoda's
sections are
kinda
really
cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
The
Shout out to
pagoda's pretty
Legacy.
cool.
Legacy Coffee, Pumpkin Spice,
Legacy Coffee
Get Your Coffee.
Shout out to Pendulum
and
Society.
Pendulum Society.
See you next time.
Thanks for joining us. Something to think about. And it's okay if you disagree. That's what makes America great is you're allowed to disagree. And you're allowed to say it. You
And-
don't have to keep it to yourself.
And you can even wear the t-shirt.
That's right. Which will be available soon on Legacy.
Brewing.
Say it again?
LegacyBrewing.shop.
.shop. There'll be PSNORKIS shirts. That's what we're talking about. See you next time, guys. Thanks for joining us.